This just in, the three states of matter have been discovered by the amazing scientists Michaela Diaz, Ashley Macias, and Brianna Macias. What are these three states of matter? No one's heard of them before, so now we get into it with them right now. So first off to Michaela, who first discovered gas.
So tonight I'm going to talk about gases, which are the fastest moving out of all three of the different states of matter we are going to be talking about. First I'll go into compression and expansion. If a gas is compressed, it has less room to travel and it's forced into a smaller container. With diffusion, this describes the movement of one material going through another, which is the spreading out of different particles. With gases, there are different air pressures and there are also different measurements of the air pressure. The most commonly used is atmosphere. So next we're going to talk about some of the phases of matter. So the first one I'm going to talk about is vaporization, which is going from a liquid to a gas. The compound must absorb heat enough for the change to occur, which commonly is the boiling point. So, for example, the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So when you boil the water, it turns into a gas. Next is sublimation, which is not very common at room temperature, and it occurs with dry ice. This is what allows the CO2 to be used for fog effects, haunted houses, that kind of stuff. It goes from a solid with a definite volume to a gas with a volume that is equal to its container or even greater. Next is condensation. We see this every day with cold water bottles with ice in them. Air molecules are being cooled, causing them to turn to their liquid form, and the reverse of this is vaporization. Now the last phase change involving gas is deposition, going from a gas to a solid. This skips the liquid state, usually occurs at cold temperatures with water. It's also done by plants with the gases from the air. So, an example of vaporization you see in your everyday life is when you take a hot shower and that water boils and the steam comes up. That's an example of gas. Now, I'm going to go take advantage of that example while Ashley Macias explains to you solids.
Hello, today we'll be speaking of the states of matter, and I will be speaking of the solids today. Matter in the solid state maintains a fixed volume and shape with component particles which can be atoms, molecules, or ions, close together and fixed into a place of matter. Now, matter in the liquid state maintains a fixed volume but has a variable shape that adapts to fit the container. Its particles are still close together but they always move freely. So, what is a solid? A solid is an ice cube because you are freezing the liquid into a solid, which makes the ice cube. Another form or way you can turn something into a solid is when you're making jello, and also when making a cake because you're turning the liquid, the cake batter, into a solid, which is the cake. And now we will move on to the next report.
Thank you, Ashley. Now it's my turn to discuss my section for the states of matter news section tonight. For my segment, I will be discussing the breaking news discovery of liquids. Liquids have become a very important discovery in our states of matter, sort of discovery that we have figured out. Liquids, as we all know, our bodies are made up of almost 70% liquid. Here we are with our liquids. That's delicious. But yes, liquids are very important to our well-being. Liquids are everywhere. Liquids are in the air. We drink water. We are supposed to drink water every day. We're supposed to drink at least 8 to 9 of these cups, which is a lot. I don't drink much water, but it's very important. As I was saying, as a viscosity, you can see how water easily flows. As you can see, just flows really easily. And here we're talking about the viscosity. So I use this bottle of syrup, for example. When you pour it, it's very slow and it's not as thick as honey, but it is very thick and it has a high viscosity level. So each liquid is different. It does have defined definite volume but not a definite shape, because as you can see, liquid can take the form of this cup, and then if you spill it on the ground or if you spill it somewhere, it just goes everywhere because it does not have a shape. That's why there's form puddles. That's why we can pour liquids into cups, jars. We can pour this liquid into this bottle. They all can all take the form of different shapes because they do not have a definite shape.